These are your evening headlines for March 11th, 2026, right here on BYU-Idaho Radio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Kimber Pierce. BYU routed Kansas State in Big 12 tournament play. Austin Pace has the story.
BYU laid the hammer down on Kansas State last night, beating the Wildcats to advance in the Big 12 championship bracket. Big 12 championship bracket play started this week, and BYU found itself in the 10 seed, meaning they had a first-round matchup against Kansas State. This game, in theory, should have been an automatic win for the Cougs, but the trajectory of the regular season made this a must-watch matchup. Some had speculated how BYU's A.J. DeBonsta would perform under the pressure of postseason tournament play. But he absolutely exploded, notching 40 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists on 15 for 21 shooting in the 105-91 win over Kansas State. Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark gave high praise to DeBonsta, saying he deserves to be the National Player of the Year. And DeBonsta agrees, but his mind is focused on winning.
I feel like this is the best league, in the world for college basketball, and for him to recognize my talents and think I should be up there with one of the best players in the country, this means a lot. But, today I was just trying to focus on the win, whatever it took, to just get the win.
DeBonsta also broke another Big 12 freshman scoring record. Kevin Durant previously held the freshman scoring record in the Big 12 tournament with 37 points back in 2007. DeBonsta was only 3 points away from breaking the overall scoring record, but that wasn't running through his head during the game.
You also ended with 40 points. I don't know if you knew the record of this tournament is 43. Was there any time, if you did know that, any time of this tournament where you feel like, you could go for the record?
Nah, I'm just trying to win games. That's just the main goal, try to get a 10 championship. If I need to score 43 for that, then yeah, but I'm not going for the record.
Head coach Kevin Young hasn't hesitated to show his praise to DeBonsta, and it wasn't any different after the big win.
That he was doing was super impressive because I thought he was scoring every way possible. He was scoring in the post, he was scoring in transition, he was scoring in pick and roll, he was scoring in isolations, coming off some pin downs, making good passes out of the post, making good passes out of the pick and roll. So I thought it was just a full display of his skill set. I think he's the most skilled offensive player in college basketball.
The Cougars now advance to the second round to take on number 7 West Virginia. Tip-off is set for 5 p.m. tonight on ESPN. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Austin Pace.
Mindy McLean is a Rexburg local family history researcher. She volunteers Thursday mornings at the Rexburg Family History Center, but last Thursday morning she was in Salt Lake City attending Rootstech, the largest family history conference in the world. McLean is a BYU graduate who recently got her Advanced Family History Research Certificate.
I really enjoy family history, and I wanted to be able to break through my own family history brick walls, and I knew there were a lot of skills that I needed to learn.
Her interest in family history began as a child, hearing the stories told by her grandmother. This interest grew when she began working on her own family tree as an adult. Each year, Rootstech has a theme for attendees to rally around. The theme for 2026 was Together.
But I think there are so many different ways that we can all participate in family history. I really think this theme of Together, it really is about community. I think about this with my own tree because I like to research my tree, but maybe I have a cousin who likes to add the family photos. Somebody else might be really good about writing the family stories. Somebody else might be good at putting together a family reunion. There's so many ways we can all participate.
This is McLean's second year attending the Rootstech conference.
I want to come back every year. The first year was just so fun, and I learned so much, and I just thought, I've got to come back. It's well worth it.
As the largest family history genealogical conference in the world, Rootstech attracts thousands of attendees in person and millions of participants online. Keynote speakers and sessions can be viewed online at rootstech.org. This week, the Idaho House approved a joint memorial that would ask the U.S. Supreme Court to overturn its landmark same-sex marriage decision. In a 44-26 vote, the Idaho House of Representatives voted to officially petition the U.S. Supreme Court to reconsider their decision in the case of Obergefell v. Hodges, which gave an equal right to marriage to all couples in the United States. The joint memorial won't become law, and it can't change federal policy. Republican Representative Tony Wisniewski, who introduced the bill, said in the bill's statement of purpose that the memorial would express the Idaho legislature's commitment to restoring the definition of marriage as a union between one man and one woman, urging the Supreme Court to reconsider the Obergefell v. Hodges decision and return authority over marriage laws to the states and their citizens. The Idaho House of Representatives Minority Leader Alana Rubel said in a news statement, "This vote exposes the central contradiction in today's Republican Party. They claim to stand for freedom and limited government, yet they keep using government power to target LGBTQ+ Idahoans, strip away rights, and interfere with deeply personal decisions." Last year, a similar resolution was passed by the House but not taken up by the Senate. The Idaho State Senate will have to decide whether or not to pursue the bill for a vote. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio Evening Headlines for March 11th, 2026. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Kimber Pierce.